We're stacking the odds, right? We're in Vegas. We're stacking the odds in your favor here.
Okay, good.
Okay. What are we gonna do now?
A lesson for me.
Okay, let's
10-minute lesson for me. In Be Better Golf, I've taken lessons from dozens of people, and today I have one of the best short game instructors in the world with me, Parker Mclachlin. Hey, Parker. Good to see you.
You too.
Parker was a winner on the PGA Tour. How many years ago was that?
2008.
Okay.
So 14.
Mm-hmm. So, and he played professional golf for many, many years, and now is concentrated on teaching the short game. Something you always enjoyed to do, the short game?
I was always good at it, but I did it my own way, and then all of a sudden I found a better way to do it. I was lucky to be mentored by Paul Azinger for a number of years, and he took me under his wing and taught me quite a bit about the short game and how things work and how the wedge is supposed to be used.
Okay, before we move on, I got to ask you a question about Paul. So if you grip it like this,
you can still have an epic...
How do you not then just totally dig a...
You can still have an epic short game, I can attest. I mean, this
right.
guy,
yeah.
best sound I've ever heard from like a 40, 50-yard shot was him clipping it off of a turf. It's the most amazing thing. Or him hitting out of the bunker with that old ping.
We saw that
old ping wedge. He's holed out so many famous shots out of the bunker. It's something special to watch. He's unbelievable out of the bunker and with short game. And so when people always ask me, hey, do I need to weaken my grip to hit short game shots?
Yeah, so like I've heard that before, where like this is my grip.
Yeah.
And then like, okay, with short game, now I'm going to put this on top.
Or the left hand go the other way.
Or that,
other way,
right.
That way.
They'll go this
that way.
Yeah.
Weaken the left hand.
That way, and then this, right.
Yeah. And it's like, well, I mean, I got lucky enough to be with one of the best, and he had the strongest grip of all time.
Right. Yeah.
There's no need to change your grip. It's other mechanics. The grip's just going to be a Band-Aid.
Okay.
So whatever grip you've got, and your grip's just fine.
Okay.
You can make that work.
So today we're going to go through a lesson. I think people have seen the evolution of Be Better Golf, what I'm up to, and everything. so you guys can kind of learn from me learning. So if I'm coming to see you first time, like what is the first thing usually? And I'm telling you,
I would say, what are your goals for today? What do you want to accomplish?
I want to accomplish like a little bit. Like sometimes in my chipping, like I have this really great sense of confidence that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit a little sizzler and I'm gonna, control my distance. Really contact. Like I would really like to get off of just a normal lie. Yep. Like the places I play golf, the rough isn't insane or anything. And I feel like when I'm hitting it really good off of a normal fairway lie, that just gives me so much confidence. So yeah, I would like to get my contact a little better. I do feel scoopy a little bit sometimes, and then sometimes overly lofted. And I feel like, all right, well, where do I really want to be in this impact area? And
so just looking like at your the swings that I had seen just for a minute earlier, I would say it starts with how long you get in the backswing. You get this long in it for a 15-yard shot. Yeah, you're either going to be like, I need to dump it all out, or you know what, I've dumped it too many times, let me hold on and just trust it, and then it's 20 feet past the hole.
Because in and of itself, from here, I could hit this 100 yards.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
So you got to do something.
Exactly right.
I got you.
Exactly right. So my goal is to be able to get you in a spot where you can feel confident making aggressive strokes and not worrying that the ball is going to come out too hard.
Yeah.
Because that's where the contact issues come from. Yeah. Right? Because you're like, I want that good contact. The second you get good contact, it's 20, 30 feet too far, and then you back up out of it.
And this isn't going to have yips in the title, but that I think is probably where the yips come from, where people, they've gone too short and they know it's not enough, and they've gone too long, they know it's not enough, and there's some kind of like, hold on.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So like if I were to just like, once you hit a couple shots.
Okay. I'm using Parker's flight line wedge here, so.
Let's see it.
Help me with my setup a little bit. Oh, that's a great example.
Perfect. That's what we don't want to start with.
I hate when you go to a lesson, you just hit everything perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. So I would say for you, here's a couple things that I would want you to do. Number one, I would want your feet to get closer together.
Okay.
Like, yeah, almost touching.
Okay.
And then now, if you were to look at your ball position in relation to the target, it's way forward.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you're either going to have to lean all your weight this way to then account for that.
Right.
Or let's just move your ball position.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's, you like back of the left heel.
Yep, correct. So, and again, the way that I do it is, here's our target line. I'm drawing a perpendicular line to that.
Okay.
That's so even though your feet feel like they're pointed way over here, ideally I would want your feet to square off.
Oh, okay.
But it's not it's because that gives you a more accurate perspective now. You see that?
Yeah, because this, I could be like this and be like, hey, it is on my left heel.
And
or
really,
I could be like this and be like, hey, it is on my left heel, depending on my start line.
Yep.
All right, so my start line's basically straight, so I'm going to square off a little bit here.
Yep, there you go.
And let's go tick.
Nice there. The next thing I would say for you is controlling the backswing. What is the driver of the backswing? For you, your tendency is hands and arms that's your sort of control mechanism of the backswing. What I want it to be is more body pivot. So if I can get you more body pivot in the backswing, then all of a sudden you can start pivoting as much as you want on the way through, and that's where the freedom comes from.
I feel like intellectually I know that,
yeah,
but this is just so comfortable.
So comfortable, I know.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so hard to go from this shot to then out of the bunker, because I bet out of the bunker you're really good.
So I can be
because you can hinge it as much as you want.
Yeah.
But here is different.
No,
right? I don't want that much angle of attack down. There you go. So I'm going to give this here as just a reminder. I want you to pivot, turn. Ooh, good. But at least it's less.
I'm not used to being so short.
Right?
Oh yeah.
But again, that's my whole goal. I'm taking your ball speed away.
Yes.
So that I can build it back in there. Yes, that was it right there.
It sure was, yeah.
I guarantee when you go watch this back and you look at what you just did on that last one versus the first one, you're going to be like, okay, well, that last one looked like a tour player.
Okay.
Right? That was really nice. Boy, that was really close. And again, it comes back to, now that we're building a nice shallower angle of attack, it comes back to you trusting in the ground, allowing yourself to brush the ground. Okay. Trust in the ground interaction.
Yeah, right? Like that one you could see, like I was here and I definitely wanted to get ball first, so I came over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're doing such a good job of building a shallow angle of attack. Just trust the ground. Allow this called the brush. See, I would much rather see that miss than the one that you hit previous that went like
that one's 4 feet and that one's 20 feet. So
I like the 4-footer.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
All right, so I'm building in trust to this pivot powered motion is enough, and then also trust that, hey, it's okay to get some turf.
Absolutely. Now watch your ball position. It's sneaking too far forward. There you go.
So yeah, so for me, I mean, I could just go square.
There you go.
That way I know for sure.
You know for sure where it is. Yep. And I'll give
really
you this awareness point back here.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, you got plenty of space, right? But again, you're doing it with your body pivoting. Ooh, love that. Nice flight with some good spin on it too, right?
Yeah. The thing I'm used to doing is taking a bigger swing and then laying the face more open, because I've always thought like, oh man, I do want that face to be open in case I do flub it,
right? And
that way I can glide through. I feel like if I took a more square face, it would dig, and then the flub is not just like a little mistake, it's like disaster.
Yeah, yeah. So ideally for you, we can build in that open face with the motion that we're building in right now.
Okay.
And then you can rotate harder at it.
Okay.
Right? For your DNA and how much you like to build wrist hinge in the backswing,
right.
I just don't want you to fall back into that.
Okay. So how do I start to build in my personal feels for how far to hit it? We heard about clock system and things like that, but what drills, what kind of things do you like to start for me to be like, okay, this is my checkpoint to know, 1, I wasn't too handsy, and 2, that was an appropriate backswing length for that kind of carry.
Yeah, we can get you, no, go ahead, you can say that. We can get you in that pause drill,
okay.
Right? So I get to the top and I pause, and then again, we're still gonna try to hit it to the tallest flag here, but we're gonna get to the top of our swing and we're gonna pause.
Okay.
Right? From this point, you're gonna be encouraged to rotate through and deliver speed at the ball to get it to that. So I'm going to give you an awareness here. Yep. Yeah, somewhere in there. Go ahead. Perfect. Okay. Now let's.
Wow, you really rotate through so much more when you do the pause drill.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Because if I kind of am in flow here, and then the buttons can kind of stop because there's momentum.
Exactly.
Here there's no momentum, so you gotta
go. So let's do one for the camera here.
All right.
So we're going to go to the top and pause.
Hold on. I don't want to hit a.
You're all right. It's okay. You're not going to hit it.
Okay. Here we go.
Top and pause. Okay, go. Good. But look at where your buttons are now, right?
Oh yeah,
like
open.
You look like a tour player now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
If it was a still photo.
If my target's here and I look like this, I don't look like a tour player.
That's Mr. Haversham from Caddyshack.
I want to look like that.
Yeah.
Right? But that's what you look like right there.
Okay, gotcha. Let me do another as a pause.
That's it. Good.
Okay.
Go to the top and pause. Nice.
Yeah, that's the drop kick one. That's
It's still actually decent. You can still see the flight's good.
4.5 feet.
There's still some spin on it. So yeah, weight 50-50. You even feel like there's 5% more weight there. Okay. Good. Go. Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Good. See if we can brush that grass an inch before the ball. Right? You're building that nice U shape.
I think I'm not trusting that that's enough.
That's
energy.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plenty. Beautiful.
That was good.
Now, no awareness of like where we're trying to go.
Yeah, right.
But like only there, like that was
Impact.
awesome.
Yeah,
right? Wasn't that great?
It felt good. It felt really good.
And it'll be easy for you to start figuring out your distance control because you're going to manage it through the rotation of this, right?
Buttons.
Yep. There, that's beautiful right
Okay.
there. We're stacking.
So
we're
here?
stacking the odds, right? We're in Vegas. We're stacking the odds in your favor here.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That
Nice.
was really delicious.
Yeah, but I would even say that was probably half an inch behind it, quarter of an inch behind it.
Yeah.
But you can start to hear it. It's a deeper sound.
When I'm at home and I'm like, okay, I have an hour to work on my chipping or my short game. I have a facility just like this in Long Beach. What do you think I should work on?
I would spend 20 minutes doing